Okay, so the question is, what's the one thing that needs to happen at this time in history?
Yeah.
And I would answer that the most important thing that us individually and collectively that we can be doing is being in the present moment.
We need skills, we need knowledge, we need habits of mind. We have to be changing the way that we think about ourselves in the world because of these things, which you all know.
Turning off your lights and turning down your heat, yes.
They don't cost anything to do.
They don't cost anything to do, and it just means that we sort of, we could turn off the lights right now, right? Do we want to do that? Do I want to hold the class with the lights off? I need light, right? I can't teach with the lights turned on.
This is the good lasagna. Yeah. What a boss turtle. Just bathing in the sun. What are you? What is that? Look at these big fish.
Hey, Devin.
Look how big they are.
Only one good reason why we can't succeed. When there's so many warnings that the world won't heed, we must stand up to the world and proudly say, I want it that way.
100 billion out of 350 billion pounds of food is wasted each year in the U.S. And this is on a planet where people are starving to death. So we have to think about how we're living in relationship to our food.
Does everybody like their food? Does Miss Morgan like her food? Does Kirsty? Does Danny?
It's fabulous.
Okay. Mr. Dodd, do you like your food?
It's fantastic.
Okay. You like your food, man? Okay.
People are like, well, how do I start? Well, find what motivates you. For me, it's about fairness and justice. That it's unfair that one generation can take away the ability of future generations to meet their needs. We're the ones inheriting this crisis, but we're the ones paying for it, and it's deeply unfair that the young people and the most vulnerable around our world are the ones going to face the impacts the most.
Although we face such challenges, we will be the ones who make a change, starting with our own school.
One of the most important aspects of a green campus, and I heard so much about this yesterday, things that are going on at SUNY Potsdam and Clarkson and Colgate. All of these campuses are infusing sustainability into curriculum. They're inspiring people like you to come and make a difference.
At Lake Placid, we are trying to make steps towards a way to lessen our carbon footprint and our impact on the global climate crisis. But we need your help. Please help us and yourself by doing your part to keep our planet green.
And I'm gonna do something really corny, but it's part of this whole challenge. Can we all read this together? We, the students of the Adirondacks, are determined to implement measures to inspire our community to be greener and decrease our carbon footprint. Awesome.
It is so, you hear about all of these just incredibly heartbreaking things, and the suffering that may be coming is so important that we slow ourselves down. And through that process, we can actually slow down time. You ever see the best soccer players in the world on the World Cup? They're like going back and forth through traffic and like dribbling the ball, and they literally like go through the ball goes through people's legs, and they're just like, how do you do that? Well, my uncle, who's a coach, said something really interesting about kids that he coached with. He said, yeah, in the last year or so, the game has really slowed down for him.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. And what that meant was that time literally slows down so that you can make decisions kind of calmly and naturally, but to others who are still kind of frantic, it looks like you're just going like, how did he do that? It's just like whack through a wall. And that's what we each have the capacity to do if we slow down time. Because only in the present moment that we have the capacity to choose. And when we choose, that's what sends out that ripple effect that can change the world.